So the Nexus line has always been ahead, and it is something which I believe drives the Android community. So the Pixels have a lot to bring on the table to live up on the expectations. Yo, what's up guys? I am Bakliwal here, and boy am I excited. So Google in the Google event announced a couple of things. So first up you have the Google Daydream, then you have Google Chromecast Ultra, you have the Google Home, Google Wi-Fi, and then finally you have the Pixels. Well, that's quite a list, and that's pretty cool. For now, let's just focus on the Pixels. So again, there are two phones this time, the Pixel and the Pixel XL. Both are designed by Google but are manufactured by HTC. But the surprising thing this time, unlike earlier, the gap between the Pixel and the Pixel XL, or the two phones provided by Google, is not very much. Mainly I would say the size, the battery and the cost, about which I'll talk later. So since the design of the Pixel and the Pixel XL is not so different from each other, it will be easy for me to depict the design to you. So I would say Pixels are kind of following the design of the Nexus 6P. The Nexus 6P has a glass panel completely going on top of the phone. Well, the Pixels are also having that, except the panel is going almost halfway through the backside of the phone, and there is no bump whatsoever, including the camera bump. Yeah, no camera bump. The phone is completely smooth on the backside. So on the glass panel you have the camera obviously on the top left, along with the sensors and the flash, and then you have the fingerprint sensor matching the color of the glass, and then at the bottom you have the Google logo, the new Google logo. So bye bye Nexus. The Google logo will be there. Moving to the front is what I consider as the weak or the boring part of the Nexus, or maybe the Pixels. So it's completely bland, and I cannot imagine a way the Google could not get rid of the chin on bottom of the phone. It kind of makes the phone symmetrical, but they could lose the chin. And again, the sensor on top below the earpiece kind of feels very odd. Yeah, it's not the case in the black color, but in the white it does feel a damn bit odd. Talking about the color, well, here's the fun part. So you have three colors. You have the very black, the quite silver, and really blue. I know what Google was thinking while keeping the name for the colors, but they kind of are. I'm liking them. I tend to like the black one. I'm also liking the blue. Oh, the really blue one, it's kinda cool and kind of a novelty kind of color. That's of course if you don't put a cover on a skin on it, like a dumb bum. So at the bottom you have a single firing bottom speaker along with the USB Type-C port, and don't you worry, you have the headphone jack in this device at least. So you have the headphone jack, but it's on the top, and there are three mics for noise suppression. But here I would say the camera at the start didn't look great to me. Reason, I didn't find the cutout to be huge enough for better light. I get it, yeah. But let me tell you, the camera is superb. Talking about the specs, again I'll leave all the specs here. So to start off with, you have the same 12 megapixel sensor along with f2.0 aperture, so that will let enough light to get inside the sensor. And then one thing I would really appreciate about the Pixel phones is the size of pixels, which does make sense. So you have 1.55 pixel size, so eventually that'll let you get brighter photos, which is, I believe, really good. So the software has been improved on the Pixels, and Google took a step ahead to prove that, and they removed OIS and you have EIS, that is electronically image stabilization. So they are saying that the EIS would do an equally good job like the OIS. I am waiting to see on that. And then finally Google said something at the event which no specs can depict, and they said that the Pixels have been rated as the highest rating DxO mark on a smartphone camera, which completely blew me away, because I guess this is my first time seeing any company say anything about DxO mark on the smartphone camera. And the Pixel scoring 89 out of 100 in the smartphone scores is completely insane. DxO states that the quality made by the 12.3 megapixel sensor of the Pixels is completely extraordinary, and man, that's so good. Well, now I really don't care about the specs, because if NEXUS states that it is the best, it should be at least damn good. Moving on to the front, you have f2.4 8 megapixel sensor for the front camera, so if you take selfies, that will be great news for really good selfies. Moving on to the display, that's when the Pixel and the Pixel XL start to differ. So on the Pixel you have a 5-inch 1080p display, and on the Pixel XL you have a 5.5-inch 1440p display. Both are AMOLED, so I expect really good color popping and deep blacks. Apart from that, there are not a lot of differences, so let us directly move into the batteries. So talking about that, you have 2770 mAh battery on the Pixel and 3450 mAh battery on the larger one, Pixel XL. Again, nothing too fancy here, but Google definitely states that if we charge the phone for 15 minutes, it would give a whopping 7 hours of battery life. So digging a bit deep in the phone, you'll find the Snapdragon 821 processor, which is a quad-core processor, and then you have Adreno 530 GPU and 4GB RAM in the Pixel as well as in the Pixel XL. So that's top of the line specs, and I kind of expected that because, as I said earlier, this drives the Android community, so it might as well have the best of what the Android can offer. And then finally comes the main change, that is the software. So NEXUS lines always come out with the new software, so the Pixel comes out with the NEXUS 7.1, which is the latest Android version. Yes, the V20 got it first in the production line, yet the Pixels have some tricks up its sleeve, the main one being Google Assistant. Honestly, it has grown to something I didn't expect. It has become super responsive and it looks really damn cool. So I've seen the reviews and I couldn't believe what I saw. There was no part of the phone the Google Assistant couldn't access or get information from. Heck, it could even play the exact YouTube video you're trying to say it to play, and it does play it. I saw it work, I couldn't believe. And Google hyped up a lot about that, and I really get it. They believe that I/O is the main thing that lets you simplify the complexity of a smartphone, and I do believe that. And this is what differentiates the Pixels from any other Android smartphone. There are other AI, but Google is doing a really great job, and that is something they believe would change or shake the market. And Google took a good amount of time just to refresh and redo what the AI could do, and again, it's all about the AI this time, and Google is really excited and hyped up about that. So am I. I really love the phones, but then now comes the cost. Well, the prices have shot up more than I expected. So, well, I get it. HTC made it and they have been used high quality materials and superb build quality. But like earlier, the NEXUS was supposed to be a premium quality phone and then a mid-range phone, so that most of the people could access vanilla Android, and this time it's not the case. Both the Pixel and the Pixel are supposed to be premium phones, and this is affecting the price point. So the Pixel is starting from $650 for the 32GB variant, and the Pixel XL is starting from $770 for the 32GB variant again. And then you also have 128GB variant, but those will be already costlier than that. But keeping that aside, the Pixels are really good. I would say that I didn't like the design at first, but it's starting to grow on me and I kinda like it. And I might even get one for myself. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the Pixel and the Pixel XL. I really like them. Again, I'm saying that, I don't know why. But thank you for watching. I am Samyak Bakliwal here, and I'll catch you guys later.